Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames, and we're back with some Cardi B and Offset drama. And now more than ever, I honestly believe that Cardi B is using this entire Offset drama, this her and Stefan Diggs and Offset drama, in order to garner attention for her rollout, because she has new music coming soon, according to her, and she has something else amazing coming, according to her. So she's about to do a few launches. Now, she was back on SpaceX, yes, her favorite place to be, and I was listening to the recording, and I'm like, why the heck is Cardi B sounding more and more like Nicki Minaj? We normally get that sound from Nicki, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Do you know that Cardi B admires Nicki Minaj like she truly, truly admires Nicki? I don't think she hates Nicki Minaj. I think the hate comes from the fan base, like the Nicki fan, the Cardi B fan. But I sincerely believe Cardi B admires Nicki a ton. Like, I've seen so many things that she has done, to emulate Nicki, to even call that hate. If Nicki Minaj should post a childhood photograph of herself tomorrow, Cardi B is gonna do the same thing. So if Nicki does it at 2 p.m., Cardi B will do the same thing at 2:15 p.m. It's giving like Selena Gomez, yes, Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez kind of vibe. But anywho, that's not what we're here to talk about, because Cardi B is saying, Offset cheating was gonna make her strangle him. She should have. She should have. I don't mean that seriously. Learn to laugh. But I'm just saying, Offset really and truly knows how to trigger Cardi B, and every time he does something to trigger her, it actually works in his favor. Now, Cardi B, I understand that Offset has cheated on her so often, like he did it so often, and he ensured that he chose his woman carefully. He chose women that he knows that Cardi B would automatically despise and hate. He always ensures that those women are of darker skin tone. So when you see Cardi B out here hating on darker skin tone woman, it's not coming from anywhere. It's coming from what Offset has done to her over the years. Now, Cardi B is basically saying she went on SpaceX and she blames Offset for giving her female hip-hop competition ammunition by sharing his goodies all across the music industry. Now, that doesn't give them any ammo over you, Cardi B, to be honest, because a man will always do what they want to do, and us as women, we cannot allow a man and his faults and bad behaviors to take away from the beautiful essence that we have. People are going to try to use it against you and say all kind of nonsense, but take that out your head. It's not true. It's not true. But I want to share
I
this clip with you
do
guys,
not
because Cardi B
understand
is
why I'm
also
getting so
blasting
much
men
disgusting
who are
hate
calling
from
her
men.
a hoe.
I'm
And I have
even being
something
called a
in particular to say about that, because there's
by
something
men.
that
Like I'm
men
literally getting
may
called a
not
and
even
all
be
type of
realizing that they're doing when they
by
call a
men. And it's
woman a
like
hoe.
it is so
But let's
crazy. I
take
don't
a
understand how
listen
I was a I was
to
married
this
for
clip
7 years
from
and I
Cardi
was
B
faithful
on
for 7 years.
SpaceX, saying that she
Before
wanted
that,
to
I was
strangle
engaged
Offset.
for 3 years. Everybody
And
knows that
then
I
I'll
was
get
engaged
back
to
with the
somebody
rest
that
of
was in
my
jail.
commentary.
I do not understand why I'm getting so much disgusting hate from men. I'm even being called a by men. Like I'm literally getting called a and all type of by men, and it's like it is so crazy. I don't understand how I was married for 7 years and I was faithful for 7 years. Before that, I was engaged for 3 years. Everybody know that I was engaged to somebody that was in jail, and I've been famous for a very long time now. And I feel like I've been married for a very long time. You don't see stories of me being being a and being this and that. I was a stripper, but just because I was a stripper, I wasn't I always had a man. For some reason, I always had a man. I feel like Libras always have a man. But just that and just so many mean things that a lot of people been saying. Like, it's like, oh, I'm popping out with somebody to get other people mad. Y'all saw me. I was not popping up with somebody. They popped up with somebody first. These men don't even realize that that person posted their other significant other first on their page. You just don't peep it because y'all don't give a y'all give a when I do it. Y'all don't give a about when they do it. It's just more than to cheating. It's just like, I don't know, just like the constant lies, the gaslighting. It was really messing up with my head. It got to the point, like last year I really felt like I was going crazy. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. Like, my baby came out 5 pounds, a healthy baby. No, I ain't gave birth prematurely. Nothing. My baby came out 5 pounds because I couldn't eat because I was so depressed.
Okay, guys, there you have Cardi B basically talking about how much Offset has triggered her, and she's basically saying she has kept her end of the bargain, and she definitely did what needed to be done as a wife. But now men are calling her a prostitute. Now, Cardi B needs to understand that men who calls women a prostitute, men need to understand also that prostitution cannot exist without men. So if anyone is the prostitute, it's the men. The men are the bigger prostitutes than women. Also, men by default, whenever a woman is refusing to be trampled on, to be abused, to be taken disadvantage of, what they do is to try to lower your self-esteem, lower your worth, to say you're worth nothing. Look at you. You are nothing. And people are going to look at you as a prostitute if you should leave me, because if you should leave me, no one is going to want you. They're going to see you as a prostitute and you're going to lose value. While versus if you stay with me and if you allow me to cheat on you repeatedly, and all you have to do is remain quiet about it, accept my abuse, everyone will see you as a good girl. And that is brainwashed narcissism and psychological abuse right there. All the men who are calling her a prostitute, what they are doing is abusive to her. And because they're so weak and because they're so narcissistic and abusive, they have no problems whatsoever even saying it out loud. And you know what? No one knows that better than them that it's not the truth. Even though they're saying it to her, they know it's not truthful. They know that their words are just complete BS and it doesn't hold any truth to it whatsoever. But men thinks that we're in this backwards era when they had all the say, when they had all the control, when they could trample women and women would just take that trampling and keep it move on. A new day as dawn, gentlemen, and women are moving on and women are choosing to no longer remain at the footstools of abusive men. Women are choosing to stand up and just be good and be happy. And if it's not working, woman knows that they have the right to move on and to find love with those who will appreciate loving on them. So you can call us prostitutes or whatever name you want to call us. That is not working anymore. And Cardi B should not fall for it because it's a brainwash psychological abuse. They want you to feel as though, yes, you are in fact a prostitute because how dare you leave your husband? How dare you not allow your husband to abuse you? How dare you move on? If you ever move on, I'm going to drive you to ridicule and shame. And that's what they're doing. But she should not listen to them and she should not listen to it because it's just a brainwash mind game that they're playing. What they're saying, it is not true, it is not real, they're not in control, and every woman deserves to move on if their marriage no longer serves them. I have oftentimes done videos saying no one knows for better or worse better than Cardi B does, because that woman has forgiven so much, and she has accepted that man irrespective of the fact that Offset kept embarrassing her repeatedly. He kept cheating on her repeatedly. She kept going back to him, and she forgave him consistently. Now she no longer has the strength nor the willpower to do that. She doesn't want to do that anymore. She wants to move on, and she wants to give love a shot with someone else. And ain't no way she should be bullied, harassed, or slut shamed into refusing to be her now or estranged husband footstool. That is in itself abusive. The men are who are doing that, those are men who are very dangerous and highly abusive as well. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Cardi B talking about Offset triggering her to the point where she wanted to strangle him. Thank God she did not do that and lose her freedom, because at the end of the day, she would only get herself in trouble for a man who really takes pleasure into seeing her get hurt one way or the next. But leave a comment below, guys. Let me know what's your take, and do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.
You say you was gonna go see the kids after you went when you did your Dominican Republic trip. You stood them up. You went to do a hosting in Boston, and you stood them up. You say you was gonna see the kids after Mother's Day, and you stood them up. My house is always open. My house is always open for you to see my kids, and you still haven't seen them. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you all the time, and you know it. You talk to my kids every single day. It's not my fault you don't want to fucking fly to New York. The fuck? Now, you're saying that I'm trying to take everything. What you mean I'm trying to take everything? The cars that you gave me? I gave you cars too. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Lamb truck. And the day that I bought my Maybach, the Maybach was $170,000, and I didn't have the $70,000 that day. I had to get it the next day. So you just put the $70,000. You want those cars so bad, bitch, you could get it. But then you want to talk about the houses. You want to talk about the houses? First of all, my Jersey house, I bought that shit. And you tell me myself, if you buy a house in Jersey, I'm not helping you think, because I don't want a house up north. But you know, my dream was always to have a property in New Jersey, in New York. So of course that's gonna be my property. I bought that shit with my sweat and tears. The Atlanta house, you have put me with the bill the last year. The last year you have put me with the bill. Just like you left me the last year, you have left me with the kids' bill. The last year, you have left me for a whole year straight. You have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all want to know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. Y'all need to start adding right now, right? So my kids got their own driver. They pick them up from school, they drop them off, and they take them to gymnastics and to wavy unboxing classes. The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month. So that's $10,000 a month just on a driver for my kids. All right, cool. Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's $45,000. Wave school a year is $35,000, which you didn't help me pay for it this year at all. My cousin babysits, wait. I do not understand why I'm getting so much disgusting hate from men. I'm even being called a by men. Like I'm literally getting called a and all type of by men, and it's like it is so crazy. I don't understand how I was married for 7 years and I was faithful for 7 years. Before that, I was engaged for 3 years. Everybody know that I was engaged to somebody that was in jail, and I've been famous for a very long time now. And I feel like I've been married for a very long time. You don't see stories of me being being a and being this and that. I was a stripper, but just because I was a stripper, I wasn't. I always had a man. For some reason, I always had a man. I feel like Libras always have a man. But just that, and just so many mean things that a lot of people been saying. Like, it's like, oh, I'm popping out with somebody to get other people mad. Y'all saw me. I was not popping up with somebody. They popped up with somebody first. These men don't even realize that that person posted their other significant other first on their page. You just don't peep it because y'all don't give a I give a when I do it. Y'all don't give a about when they do it. It's just more than to cheating. It's just like, I don't know, just like the constant lies, the gaslighting. It was really messing up with my head. It got to the point, like last year, I really felt like I was going crazy. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. Like my baby came out 5 pounds. A healthy baby. No, I ain't gave birth prematurely. Nothing. My baby came out 5 pounds because I couldn't eat because I was so depressed.